5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The network parameter setup, which is in this research design, which is carrier frequency, we use 28 gigahertz. Okay, why we choose 28 gigahertz? Because very high speed data and support millimeter wave and shorter wavelength, and also the lower cost and better signal penetration and fast speed. Next one is sampling rate. So the sampling rate must be at least twice the higher signal frequency. And this sampling rate value can provide enough resolution while keeping hardware complexity and power consumption, and also works well with MATLAB simulation tool. Okay, the noise figure is 8 dB because higher noise figure can lower SNR, but using hybrid beamforming we can still achieve strong performance. The base station transmit antenna, we use 128 antenna, which is stronger and more focused signal. So the data stream per user, we can see the 43243, which is 432 is group 1, 42 is the group 2. This data stream per user, we can see for JSDM type later. So the total independent data is 16 and number of RF chains is 16, referring to the data stream per user, and the JSDM type we choose two options, which is joint group processing JGP and per group processing PGP. So next we can see the validation of the system model before we proceed to the result and discussion. For validation of the system, which is bit error rate versus signal noise ratio, we can see both curves show BER low trends when SNR increase. That meaning better signal quality result in fewer area, that ensure that hybrid beamforming system result are trustworthy. So we can move on for the result and discussion. We can look the first result. Okay, the first thing, we can see the spectral efficiency, which is SE comparison for hybrid versus digital beamforming. We can see the hybrid beamforming is the blue line and digital beamforming is the red line. So from the left side we can see the table for the total SNR dB convert to SNR linear, and the SE hybrid value, EE hybrid, SE digital and EE digital. So the table is conclude with EE, energy efficiency also. So for now we just focus for the SE comparison only. So we can see the red line, which is digital beamforming, is outperformed than hybrid beamforming. Okay, this is because digital beamforming has use of RF channels is full. So while hybrid beamforming just use fewer RF channels. Okay, but the fewer RF channels also achieve near optimal XE while significantly reducing hardware complexity. So that's why the RF channels is fewer and also the cost is low. So hybrid beamforming offer a better trade-off between performance and cost. Okay, for energy efficiency EE comparison, okay, we can see HBF, hybrid beamforming, consistently outperform than DBF in energy efficiency because hybrid beamforming use fewer RF channels, okay, which reduce power consumption significantly. So this is due to the fact that higher SNR typically requires more transmission power or more active component, which reduce energy efficiency. So HBF or hybrid beamforming still provide better efficiency with less complexity and energy waste. For bit error rate BER comparison, we can see the expected for both technique BER decrease as the SNR increase. Hybrid and digital beamforming, as the performance gap is quite small, okay, especially the higher frequency like millimeter wave. So hybrid beamforming is a compromise that keeps hardware complexity low while still delivering the strong performance. For JSDM technique, which is JGP technique, we can see the all is minimal distortion because of the high precision and good performance. And JGP offer higher spectral efficiency and better signal quality. So instead of treating group independently, we process them jointly. So that is the JGP. So we can see the user 1, user 2, user 3 in group 1, user 4 and user 5 is group 2. So for the PGP technique in JSDM technique, we can see the group 1, user 1, user 2 and user 3 shows moderate degradation, which is the intra-group overlap effect performance, while the user 4 and user 5 in the group 2 shows ideal result, which is low interference and strong beam separation.